We'll be going over the 3 videos provided in class, my conclusion, and the last 2 are for the assignment, the pattern, and the slide master photo. So the first thing is the surprising truth that motivates us by RSA Animate. It's proven that when a task requires complicated thinking, despite a money motivator, the subjects will do terribly. This is because of the following motivators that are much more eligible than cash: autonomy, mastery, and purpose. For autonomy, Atlassian, a software company, makes it so employees have one day to work on absolutely whatever they want. This one day results in extraordinary outcomes: the creation of new product ideas and solutions to software problems that the company had struggled with. Those 24 hours allowed people to run their ideas free without deadlines or a heavy workload. They were allowed to work on whatever could benefit the company. Next is mastery. Mastery is a common motivator for hobbyists. They are motivated to work on something like playing the guitar, cooking, or DIYs just for the purpose of mastering that skill. To have a list of skills you are mastered on may not benefit your everyday, but could be majorly beneficial to specific situations and/or self-fulfillment. Last is purpose. To have a purpose is an incredible motivator for anyone and everyone. For some, it's their only reason for doing what they do and for achieving what they will do. For example, Steve Jobs believed his purpose was to change the technological world, and look how that turned out. His business became a worldwide phenomenon and will forever stay that way. Now, the next video was Where Good Ideas Come From by Steven Johnson. Ideas take time to develop. For example, Steve Jobs had to first notice Steve Wozniak's development of a personal computer in order to have the idea to start a business. And in order for Wozniak to even have the idea, he had to borrow the idea of Ed Roberts' first personalized computer kit. Bouncing off of Roberts' idea, he made his own and sparked what is today known as the Apple Industries. In order for ideas to form, such as the previous example, an idea must bounce off another. In other words, they form with the collision of hunches, or simply known as inspiration. An example not mentioned in the video could be an artist's inspiration from Roman or Greek statues to sculpt statues of their own, with an undeniably more unique physique or style. The last video was The Triumph of Nerds by Bruno Batista. The development of personal computers changed the way we live, work, and communicate, all because of some nerds wanted to impress their friends. Their motivations was purpose, as explained in the previous slides. They find purpose in the gadgets they created, a way to benefit the world their way, the nerdy way. Not only had they mastered technological coding and hacking, but they found a purposeful means to put it to use. Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak are the two nerdy stars in the spark of the PC revolution. Before, computers were impersonal, big blocky machines with levers, switches, and buttons that required tedious maintenance for each individual machine. This is because of every machine's different language. They benefited society with their ideas, which bounced off one another and other technological geniuses. Now, this is the magazine from the Popular Electrons magazine, Ed Roberts' first personal computer. This is the Ed Roberts computer compared to the Apple computer, which is a big difference there. And here's Ed Roberts, the inventor of the first personal computer, and the person who inspired Steve Wozniak's Apple computer. And here's Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak after their success boomed. Now, my conclusion is, motivation to find new heights and ideas take time. You need a time, mastery, or purpose in order to fulfill an idea or goal you have in mind. Like Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak, you can achieve anything if you have the purpose and the motivation to do so. Just like them, you can change the way you or others work, live, and communicate with anything that comes to mind. Be it a hobby or a remarkable skill, anything can be achieved with the proper motivation.